wonder if he likes Kanye. Song to Song is written and directed by Terrence Malick and stars Rooney Mara, Ryan Gosling, Michael Fassbender, and Natalie Portman. Describing the plot of this movie is kind of like a dead end, because there's kind of, by design, no plot, but I guess I'll do my best job doing that. Rooney Mara is a musician that works for Michael Fassbender as an assistant, and he is a music producer who wants to sign Ryan Gosling because he's a good songwriter, and also Natalie Portman is a waitress who's romantically involved with Michael Fassbender. Malick doesn't really care about plot, and I don't mean that as an insult. The film doesn't really concern itself with the plot points like Michael Fassbender screwing Ryan Gosling out of his royalties. It presents us these plot points more as tone pieces that represent what we're about to see in the following scenes. If a scene starts off with Rooney Mara and Ryan Gosling talking about their first date or how much they love each other, we're gonna see a lot of them chasing after each other in a loving way, a lot of teasing, a lot of tickling. Rooney Mara gets her tummy kissed by, I think, like 4 different people in this movie. There's a lot of tummy kissing. And same when something goes wrong and everyone looks just sad and alone. I'm a big fan of Tree of Life, Terrence Malick's film from 2011, because it employs this style to kind of do like a universally time-traveling period piece. Everyone who's involved in the movie knows exactly what movie they're making, even though they might understand what comes together at the end, they know what's happening in Tree of Life. Opposed to what happens in these later films that he makes, where it seems like he is shooting random footage of them, you know, teasing and tickling each other and chasing each other on the streets, and, you know, there's a straight up like peekaboo scene in this movie that I'm like, these are adult children. And it doesn't seem like they know exactly what movie they're making, and then I don't even know if Malick knows what movie he's making until he's in the editing process. Malick's work post-Tree of Life has all been like this, with this non-linear, like flighty camera movements and A-list actors coming out of the hoo-ha. Song to Song kind of works like a thesis statement to those previous narrative films, To the Wonder and Knight of Cups, because watching it I feel like I almost understand those films a little bit more, but still I don't understand Song to Song as much. The film takes place in Austin during a music festival there. It opens with this GoPro footage that takes place inside of a mosh pit. The mosh pit footage is sprinkled throughout the film with seeing the artist perform at the same time, and it always has different music in the background. And this reoccurring motif kind of feels like maybe we're bouncing around like, I don't know if I should... Song to Song, I guess? The film is Malick's mixtape of memories, and we're presented with different moments and periods of time that are all different, but they culminate into one feeling. I had to say all that just to kind of make people understand that I understand at least what I'm given, but I don't have to like it. This movie is bad. I don't think it's empty in its sentiments. I don't think it's like pretentious or vapid. I think that Malick made the movie he wanted to make. I just don't think that people should watch this. This movie isn't meant for human consumption. If you're like enthralled by the scattering editing and Lubezki's camera work, then yeah, by all means, like, go ahead and tell me that this movie's good. But just don't tell me that there's something other than just Malick trying to work through some personal love stuff. About an hour into the movie, I kept looking in reflective surfaces to try to see if I could see a camera or a sound guy, just to keep myself interested in what I was looking at. There's no reason you couldn't get these ideas out in like a 15-minute short film, but Malick gets these ideas out in about 2 hours of just Rooney Mara getting her tummy kissed. This period of Malick's career is very strange and bizarre because he's essentially doing whatever he wants, and literally anybody will help him do it. Cate Blanchett is in this movie for like 20 minutes, and Val Kilmer's in it for like 2 minutes, and he has no lines except like getting drunk and like almost like breaking something. And I guess that's my main problem with the movie. I imagine someone like riding high off watching La La Land, and they're like, ooh, I need to see Ryan Gosling as a musician one more time. And they see this trailer for something called Song to Song, and they're like, oh wow, Ryan Gosling's a musician, Michael Fassbender's in it, Natalie Portman is in it, wow, great cast, and then the poster looks like high fidelity, almost famous bullshit, and they're like, yeah, I need to see this shit now! And then they see this.
You want one of those? You want to be me?
Where do you get a jacket like this? Makes you walk different.
Get you 100 jackets like that.
It's evil, it's diabolical, straight up nobody needs to see this movie. It's not for people to watch. And I'm someone who genuinely likes a lot of Terrence Malick's work. Just Song to Song is by far the worst. 1 star. But if you liked it, tell me what you liked about it. Please, for the love of God, I need some context of why this is working for people. I'm not enjoying it. If you didn't like it, tell me why as well. I will agree with you probably. YouTube stuff, YouTube stuff, YouTube stuff, YouTube stuff, YouTube stuff.